nobody should be like they need. I'm surprised they still fly like baseball teams and NFL and NBA teams and like bands in the same plane together. Like, no. Why would you do that?
I'm surprised people still take helicopters.
Right?
Like Troy Gentry just died last year, the year before. Montgomery Gentry. He just died in a helicopter crash going to a gig.
Jeez.
You know what I mean? I'm like, out of all the dumb things in your life to die from, you died from a guy clipping a telephone wire on a helicopter.
Yeah. Wow.
Man, how does that, that sucks.
Yeah, it does.
That'd be the way I'd go. Stevie.
I would think it would be cancer or a car wreck or like, no, it would be like I went to, I don't know, I took a trip somewhere and like a poisonous toad landed on my neck. Like out of nowhere, and there's not even poisonous toads around.
Right. The one poisonous toad in Ohio that escaped from the zoo.
Yeah. That'd be my luck. Or like, honestly, I hope if I was to choose how I died, it would be spontaneous combustion. Because then it's like nobody could be like, oh, if only this or if only that. Be like, oh, he spontaneously combusted. It was his time.
There you go. That's one way for humans to all go. That'd be kind of funny.
Yeah. It's like, just their time.
Rob, you're starting to smoke. Well, you guys might want to back up.
Yeah, back up. Over. It's my time. See ya.
I'll see y'all later.
Nice knowing you. Oh, I miss you, man.
Right. Here, hold my hat.
Have you heard about Elon Musk's new idea to implement broadband internet to every corner of the earth?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The Starlink thing that he's trying to do?
That's crazy.
He could do it with his everything that I've seen him do. Not too long ago was the rockets coming back down.
Right, yeah.
Like where you could reuse the fuselage or whatever.
Yeah, there's not too many people that have been on such a roll in their lives.
He did PayPal, right? Elon Musk made PayPal. Musk,
that was one of his bigger...
And he sold it for like billions of dollars or something.
Yeah.
Man. Right? He falls asleep on like in his innovation room and shit. He was talking about his attitude is so go-getter.
Mm-hmm.
And his interview on Joe Rogan was like I was listening to an alien. Like he's so like his eyes are like rapid back and forth when he's talking. And he's from South Africa.
Mm-hmm.
I was wondering where that accent. I heard something about South Africa. But yeah. Dude is insane. And he has like it's going to take like I don't know, I can't remember if it's 1,200 or 12,000 satellites to do the Starlink program. And he could totally set them in orbit. I could seeing what he does, he could just put anything in the air. But
he could probably do it in one trip.
Honestly.
It's the Fun Box Podcast. 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 It's the Fun Box Podcast and stuff.
But I wanted to get inspired again too, because I've been like slacking on the weekends, and I picked up DJing gigs and stuff like that, and those are actually harder for me because they're so unforgiving to the audience. If like something happens and your Japanese, Chinese equipment goes like on the fritz, and like they don't forgive you for that. Like when you're playing your acoustic guitar, it's like a string breaks, they're like, oh, it's because a string broke. Or like, I requested a song and he didn't have the words for it and he didn't know the whole song, but he was able to pull off the chorus. That's awesome, cool. And it's so forgiving. People are, accepting and like, okay, cool, play another one. And then they hang out. But DJing, man, dude, there's some horror stories. People don't even care. I've heard of DJs getting there like just a drunk girl getting mad and pouring her drink on the soundboard,
Oh yeah.
Like,
Well, I use a Bose stick mainly, and they're durable, but they're fragile. And a friend of mine that's a DJ used to use a pair of them or 3 of them to do weddings. Well, one time when he was there, some girl thought it'd be a great idea to grab the stick like it was a stripper pole and start wailing on it. And that socket just cracked inside of it, and it's all over. And he's like, I just couldn't believe that she would even think that was something you could do.
Yeah.
And he goes, I just stood there for a minute, and he goes, yeah, what are they, like $3,500? Yeah, about that. Yeah, that was an expensive weekend.
Man.
And he goes, I had to send all the stuff back, and it was a pain, but it happens. And people don't want excuses when you're doing entertainment of any regard. But like what you said, if you're playing live, there's a little more forgiveness curve there. I think they're a little bit more understanding because you're just doing this. And I've been trying to simplify. So I know guys that have, they have a huge pedal board and they have maybe an additional looper and then maybe a couple other little things that they integrate, or they'll do a drum thing and loop that, and then and it's impressive, and I think it's great. There's a market out for everything. I just can't quite do that, and every time I try, I just get off sequence with my looper and stuff like that. So it's just like, I'll put this away for a while again. Maybe I'll get it out in a couple of years when I really want to spend some time with it. But I just literally do my singing and my guitar playing with nothing. I plug directly in. Everything I need is inside the Bose.
Yeah, that's how I always did it. It was it seemed, I don't know, less to work with. I was more comfortable being super stripped down. That way, when anybody yelled at me, I could be like, "Hey, it's just me and the guitar over here. What do you want from me?" Like, if I have all these awesome, fancy lit up buttons and stuff, people tend to be like, "What are you gonna make it do?"
Yeah. What do you do with all that stuff?
What do you do with all this stuff? Oh, you got out of off beat. You went off beat, man.
Yeah. I mean, look, I don't expect anybody that doesn't do this kind of stuff for a living to understand any of it. And speaking to your point about, therapeutic, there's some therapy involved in performance. And having a conversation with some people a few weeks back, we're supposed to be the happy hour person in a way. Like, everything should be cheerful and to a certain extent, that's what we're there to do.
Until somebody knocks your microphone into your teeth.
Like 4 times. Yeah. That's always a great night. Yeah, I remember a couple of Mr. Show gigs like that.
Yeah. Man. And then you try to kung fu around those moments, and because you don't want to be a party pooper.
Nope.
And because you are the party at that moment. You're creating the music, and then something like that happens, and you're like, man, I told this dude 3 times, and he's backing up into the mic, and it's just smacking me in my mouth.
Yep.
Like, oh, man.
Well, I had a conversation with somebody a while back, and we were talking about the good time. Because, you play 6 nights in a row, and probably out of 5 of those nights, somebody's like, you've already played 20, 30 minutes more than what your time was, but one more song. Oh, you're a party pooper. Yeah, I am. That's what I just tell. Yeah, I am. But I got to get home.
I like it when I'm DJing. I'll be wrapping up cables and taking speakers off, and the lights are turning on, and chicks like, "You're done? Can I hear one more?" I'm like, well, I unplugged everything.
Well, there's the touch tunes right over there.
Yeah, the touch tunes.
Pop that in. That'll be good for you.
Yeah, or it's like 5 minutes left. They're like, "Can they move the pool table?" I'm like, "I'm about to go.
Yeah.
I'm about to leave. Do you want the pool table moved so you could dance? Let's get these pussies popping, baby." I'm like, geez, all right.
Awesome.
Yeah, and then we were talking about the cassette tape I had, Bone. I had Keep Creeping on a Come Up by Bone. And there were some tracks on that creeped me out. It was like that backwards talking, like,
Oh, I remember that. Yeah, that was.
We're back. Let's walk through the door backwards, my folks, and play with the Ouija board. I'm like, oh my God. Couldn't let my mom listen to that one.
Oh no. I was a little edited at times too. I turned to R&B more, sometimes because I couldn't really listen to so much rap,
Yeah, Boyz II Men was the first secular group I could listen to, like I was allowed to listen to. But even then, like my mom, she was all about the Boyz II Men, like they had great voices, sang harmony.
That first album was so awesome.
Yeah, it was. But the thing is, my mom was like, well, I'm probably going to like the Christmas album. So she got the Christmas album for the family, and like one of the songs are just like so sexy. Like, "Oh yeah, baby, get by the fireplace. Let it snow,
Yeah,
baby.
let it snow.
Yeah, and it was just way too sexy for the family. Like at some point, it's like, all right, back to Tony Bennett.
It was, and they actually used "Let It Snow" on TV. I think on like the Fresh
Yeah, that
Prince
was
or
not so
something.
bad, but some of the other songs were just like, yeah, baby,
The
get
music
close.
videos, yeah.
And it's like that, you know, that groove, that just
Baby,
super
I'm
sexy.
sorry.
Yeah. Just listen to me while I
All these
talk real
times.
close to you while it's snowing outside. I need to get you under the Christmas tree and insert metaphor for sex.
Right.
And I'm like, I like it, Mom. You're like, let's listen to Frank Sinatra instead, okay? That's all right.
Mitch asked us to open for Crypt Kicker one time.
Oh, Crypt Kicker.
I'm serious. Like way back in the day, and I'm like, no, I'm sorry. Like I mean, they were well known. It's a good opportunity, but I'm like, we just don't fit that bill.
Like, are you
We just
joking?
we don't. I'm gonna be honest with you.
You would fit that bill if, like, right before you played, everybody in the band, like, busted out lines of cocaine and like, punched each other in the face. And then you played whatever. You could play whatever you want after that.
Right.
And then we're like, all right, there you go. Now Crypt Kicker's up next.
Put them on. I don't.
John, I don't smoke weed, buddy. I don't know what you're talking about.
Man, I do. Oh boy. Man.
I wish I could
Goes right
smoke
to
weed, but I
drugs.
can't. I got somebody else's lungs in my chest. That'd be fucking rude, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, you do have somebody else's. Both of them?
Yes, I have 2 lungs in my chest. They do not belong to me.
Wow, both of them. Wow.
Yeah, there's years now.
Oh, they're mine now. Dude's not getting them back, but you know, fuck. I'm on borrowed mileage. I'm not going to pollute them with the marijuanas.
The devil.
Yes, I knew a friend who did it in his eye one time and died instantly. So I would never do the marijuana.
Dude,
In his eye and died it right on, dude.
that's probably the most metal thing I've heard
It
yet.
is fucking
Is
savage.
that you have somebody else's lungs inside your
That's
body.
right, brutality,
Yeah,
man.
He's
Yeah.
been ripped open.
They split me open and fucking stuffed a new pair in me, dude.
Dude, my God. What is that? Do you ever, like, dream? Do you think you have, like, you connect with the other dude? Do you know who the other guy was?
I really like chocolate now and then.
Was it a woman or a dude?
I think it was a woman.
Oh, yeah?
I do. Because,
seriously?
Because my chest cavity was so small, I kind of had to have feminized lungs, and I loved chocolate after my transplant. I never used to eat that shit.
Oh shit!
Never. Swear to God.
No, seriously.
Swear to
though.
God. I'm not fucking with nobody. I'm serious.
No shit.
Yeah.
I never fucking even
Wow.
thought to ask
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Most male chest cavities are too big for me.
Some motherfuckers want to
Sorry,
replace their wieners with twats. He had a sex change with lungs, dude. Holy fuck, man. I never thought of that.
Oh,
Hey, man, whatever it takes.
Holy shit.
Jamie Combs is in the Pink Floyd tribute band,
Yes.
Wish You Were Here. Mm-hmm. And I've heard about you guys for a really long time.
Next year will be 25 years that
Wow.
that band's been together. Now, I haven't been in the band for
Right.
25 years, obviously. It'll be my 14th year next year. But, oh, crap. Wow. It's 2020. Yeah, 14.
Wow.
Holy crap. Yeah.
I smoked pot the first time at 14. So you have been a band long enough to create a baby and have them smoke pot in the woods.
At least there's probably been there's been a lot of situations at our gigs
That's a weird
that I
look at time weird like that. Oh man, I've been out of high school how long? Oh, enough to have a kid, and
Well,
then probably
I don't even wanna-
maybe have another kid.
well, look, I've got kids. I've got 4 kids. All right, so I can't.
Been out of high school long enough to possibly be biologically a grandpa to somebody.
I like how you say possibly.
I mean, you know, like
Perhaps.
say you ever, your daughters are real promiscuous at a really young age,
Well, hey, dude, sometimes
and then things happen.
I wouldn't know anything about things.
Nature
happening.
happens.
You know anything about anything's happening over there? Oh God,
Man, wish you were here though. Wish you were here. I wish you were here, Jamie.
Okay, see. Here, I got to preface this now because people are watching this and they're like, "Oh my God, those guys!" We sat here and talked for an hour before we even rolled anything. All right. So at this point we're just silly and everything's becoming inside jokes. So yes, you were saying wish you were here. 25th years next year. I'm very privileged to be in the band. Please come see us.
Maggie loves the smell of horse shit, dude.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it reminds her of her childhood.
Oh, did she have horses growing up?
Her grandma did.
Oh, yeah, dude.
She loves the smell of horse shit. It's a shitty smell, and she loves it, and which works out for me because when she goes down on me, I'll know I didn't wipe good enough when she gets nostalgic.
That's fucked up.
No, yeah, it's like I look at my naked body in the mirror, and I'm like, she's got to be the better half because why would she? She must really love me. Look at this, disgusting. Yeah. And then I look at her naked body. I'm like, wait, I'm the better half.
Oh no,
my standards are way higher than hers.
That's true. That's funny. Dude. Well, what's funny? Like,
I have I have a better palate for for what's attractive.
Dude, I feel bad for women though because
guys they got to deal with it.
Ugly fucks,
you have to have a good personality.
Yeah,
that's what it
ugly
is.
fucking monsters. I mean, like the hair is one. And just all the outwardly weird shit. Like look at dicks. Dicks are ugly. Oh, fucking hideous.
Joe Camel looks like a dick. His face looks like a penis.
Yes.
Random thought, but check out Joe Camel next time.
Yeah.
His fucking whole face looks like a dick. Like a ball sack and dick. Your body is a water lamp. Body is a water running in my hand. I don't know how much, but I love you. The touch, the feel of cotton, the fabric of my life.
What's funny is every time I hear that, okay, so you would think that you're talking about like a cotton shirt. Sheets.
Oh yeah.
Something beautiful. But for some reason my brain goes to
a black guy singing about cotton?
No, a roll of toilet paper with cotton on it. Cotton toilet paper. So now every time I hear that song I think about him wiping his ass. It's like the touch, the feel,
the touch, the feel of cotton. The fabric of my life. I've always been a late bloomer. Mm-hmm. Even in high school, everybody's like, dude, got my dick wet. I'm like, I don't even know. I got Ninja Turtles. Don't know what that means. But yeah, totally went in the cornfield, man.
Yeah, you'll find that you're Inner Zeppelin at some point, or you're Inner Zeppelin fan. It will come out.
It'll happen.
Point.
I mean, I like. What's that? I can't even name the song.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. And so I wanted to come up with another song on my own, and came up with this called "She's My Bud." And this actually made High Times Magazine their number 1 on their Pot 10 list. Mom was so proud, let me tell you.
Oh right. Oh yeah.
That's my Eric. She's my bud, yes, she's my bud, and I can't do without that girl. When I feel alone, she can lift my stone and carry me around the world.
Yeah, I think people are definitely more fucked up than whatever we can come up with.
Yeah.
Like, that's another thing. You see in the news just people doing horrific shit.
Yeah, like even people's fetishes. You think
oh boy.
Like, damn, man. If you need like a ambulance on standby and like a bunch of like plastic sheets, you need to like chill out, so relax, and like go to a more traditional porn site, like a more traditional category.
I know one girl, her and I talk sometimes. You know where I'm going with this? Her name's Charlotte Sardar. She's a porn star, and she does the most insane shit. She flies to Prague to do it because she doesn't want to do it in America.
Oh my God.
I think the last thing I saw her promote was her getting fucked in the ass with a foot.
With a foot?
An actual foot. Yeah. Like some guy's foot or some girl's foot just fucking her in the asshole.
Wow.
she's
How
a
does-
trooper.
Yeah, it's something you work up to.
I think you have to. You can't just start with a
one
foot.
day go with a foot.
But
Yeah.
she said she likes going to Prague because, and I'm not making this up, they have the special anal healing cream that she needs.
Oh, jeez. I love hearing like Dr. Drew. I love hearing his response to these things because he's a doctor and he understands like the physics behind the butthole and like what it's capable of doing. And it's like there's going to be some irritation when it comes to certain. It's like, yeah, I bet.
I wonder at what point do you go, I think I need to quit doing anal scenes. When a foot's comfortable, I think you'd pull it back a little bit.
Just like, then what's the next thing,
Yeah, how do you follow up a foot?
Like they got the Funko Pop things now, and Maggie's been kind of starting a collection of that, and I've been helping her with it, and it's not bad. It's just getting to a point where we need to like create its own space, make shelves dedicated to Funko Pops. You know,
what is a Funko Pop?
Funko Pops. These they come out with different characters all the time. This is Beetlejuice, and
I don't remember her name.
these are Funko Pops, and they're cool. They're real detailed,
cute and clever.
Vinyl figurines.
This is not a paid sponsorship.
There was a really cool one. It was a Jeff Goldblum laying down in Jurassic Park. They're really cool, and they're real detailed. And what's cool about them is that you could find a Funko Pop for something that you particularly like Mr. T from the A-Team and the whole A-Team. Like this, it's not just Beetlejuice. It's not just what's her name? That scene where they get married. He forcefully marries her, and he's like way older than. You're like, wait, he's like 20 years older than her, and she's not even 18 yet. I don't think. Save that one for later.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, of course Tim Burton would do that. Mm-hmm. And all those Batmans.
Batman, just Batman. It didn't really feel as Tim Burton-y, but the second one really came across that way.
Oh, yeah, with the penguin?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one. With the penguin.
Hilarious because it's a really dark movie. Like everything from the tone to the dialogue to the context is kind of adult. And they had a heck of a time trying to market those McDonald's toys,
right,
off of the movie.
Yeah,
who wants a penguin toy? That guy was like disgusting.
Yeah,
he
was disgusting. He was eating that fish, that raw fish. Mm-hmm. And Walken was in it. Mm-hmm. Like, dude, good cast, awesome cast.
Definitely.
Michelle Pfeiffer, Tim Burton nailed it, the cat costume in that one. I was like, dude, that's good. Popped a guitar in my hand. Boom, a guitar. He has a violin. Bringing joy that will last.
Rob likes to party. And we just do long form, real drunk, 5-hour joints.
Joints, when we say joints, it's check out this new joint, like this new beat. I was at Subway the other day.
Oh yeah,
that joint makes subs. This new joint. Hey, check out these new joints right here.
Obviously, I guess I'm a Cleveland fan. It just seems like I'm not even a Cleveland fan. Cleveland sports is my grounding. It's the lens in which I interpret sports. All sports are refracted through my perception of what sports is, which has been fucked by the Browns. I don't know what good football looks like. When people are playing, when I watch the Saints play the 49ers, I'm like, what the fuck is this? I watch the Browns every week, and it's like I'm watching a weird parallel. Like my lens is blurry and is.
Or at the beginning of the thing, I said your name.
Right, that's fine. Just don't tag me in the son of a bitch.
Okay, is that fine if I said your name at the beginning? But
that's fine because somebody actually has to listen to the thing. I don't want somebody to be able to get on the internet and type in.
Oh, I got you.
Holland Huff, and then a result comes up.
Okay,
you feel me? I already got enough results coming up.
I could say Huff.
Yeah, we can talk all about my name and its origins. I think it's from Austria or something.
Oh, his name is Holland Huff, everybody. I said it at the beginning. I just didn't know if I should.
It's
go
a
monolith.
reasonable. It's a since we're on talking about it. It's a reasonable. I don't like to be afraid of the internet guy. I take like full advantage of our modern technology and shit. I got an Alexa, everything.
But isn't that audio recognized? Like me saying Holland Huff, couldn't that potentially link
it could be in some fucking crazy database of
Yeah.
whatever, and it probably is. Yeah. And all they're probably doing with that is using it for advertising and trying to sell me badminton sets or whatever.
Yeah.
Like whenever I think about badminton in the springtime.
I appreciate that.
That's probably what it's all used for when they are surveilling you. I don't give a fuck if the CIA is trying to track my badminton purchases.
I'm
gonna get ads about it tomorrow. They're on sale right now. It's wintertime.
Yeah, you get one for like fucking $10. Honestly, I buy into it every now and then. I do. Like as a consumer, like I literally buy into it like I buy into a double cheeseburger sometimes, dude.
Right. You think that double cheeseburger didn't come from China? Fuck yeah, it did.
I like Wagyu. I only like strictly Wagyu from Japan. I don't know what you're talking about, but I like Wagyu. Whatever's whatever. I'm also a heathen.
Right.
And
speaking of heathen, we didn't take the opening shot here. We had poured them up for the...
All right, this looks really, really trashy because I put them in these plastic cups.
Edit them out. In post, apply a goblet.
Instead of these cups, they're giant goblets.
Right, and we're doing a...
Hey, the Yoda in episode 4, 5, and 6 were the best Yoda.
I haven't seen the show yet, but obviously I've been on the internet, so I've seen the Baby Yoda. So because you can't be on the internet and not see Baby Yodas. It's part of the hazard.
Yeah, but at the same time, I really don't care if Orangewies Jackson got shot in Detroit. Orangewies was a dude, by the way.
Cheers to Orangewies.
Yeah.
Orangewies.
It's spelled orange juice. No.
We can't cheers to that. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Goblet edit. Orangewies.
This is going to sound weird. I did a series of videos on rape victims. I stay working.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just don't want to be the subject matter. I want to focus on what needs to be focused on.
Yeah. Like, how do blind people know when to stop wiping? I don't know.
They smell it.
I don't know.
All right. This is one of those rare moments where I call out a high school teacher.
Nice.
They didn't have to be a high school teacher.
He or she didn't tell you would never amount to nothing, did they?
No, actually.
Because apparently Biggie Small had like a bunch of those.
They threw everything good at me. Mr. Kishman.
I had him.
He let me do what I needed to get done.
Mm-hmm.
And because of that, I had a cartoon strip I did in high school called Touchy Feely Man.
Oh, jeez.
And it was like just this box. All you saw was like from here.
Touchy-feely man.
It was just this. You know what I mean? You
Yeah.
just see his head. And he's like this guy with glasses and like this giant pimp. He's like, I'm going to go for the high score. Whack, whack, whack. Like whack, whack, whack. Just builds and builds. And he's like, I'm going for the high score. Whack, whack, whack. Whack, whack, whack. Like, and then at the end, it's like it pulls away and you see he's playing a pinball machine.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like winner.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
But it was just, I always love that playing with people's expectations of like, what do you expect from this? I swear I didn't drink this whole half bottle of whiskey while waiting to record. We haven't gotten to the point where I've stopped drinking whiskey. I know how to eat an apple from beginning to end and not waste any of it.
You eat the entire thing?
I could eat the entire thing.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
I kind of...
You can just eat the whole thing?
Yeah. It gets. I don't like the texture in the middle.
See, you mix it in with the rest of the apple, you can't taste it. I like to make weird stuff. So if you come with me with an idea to make something, it depends on how obscure and strange it is on whether or not I'm going to help you. If you need to make something
Yeah.
and you want my help, it better be obscure and strange or chances are I probably won't want to help because it has to interest me.
We're going to peace. Dude, thank you for coming on.
But we're not done yet.
Tony, what's the weirdest thing you found in somebody's pipes?
Ooh. I wish. Fucker. I wish I could take credit for it, but we had one plumber.
He's like an STD.
We had one of our fine plumbers auger a toilet and pulled back a bunch of hair. Didn't know what it was.
That's nothing.
Pulled the toilet. It was a dead squirrel.
Oh, yes.
In the bottom of the toilet. I wish I could take credit for that. I found a Barbie head.
It was preserved
Barbie
pretty
head.
well.
That was cool. You could tell it was a squirrel.
Yeah.
You know? So my guess is it went down the vent stack. Everyone knows what that is.
I was going to say, correct me if I'm
It went
wrong,
down the
Tony.
vent stack. Everyone knows what that is. Everyone knows plumbing.
That's
And,
why when you're that small, there's so many more ways to die.
That's a bad way to die.
Yeah.
That's a bad
So
way. I was camera snaking a sewer one time, a downspout line. Everyone knows what that is. And
Oh, yeah. It's a line that goes down.
Yes.
The spout.
Yes, down the spout.
Down the
Yes,
spout.
Yes, exactly. And found a little chipmunk. Bunch on acorns. Looked right at the camera.
It looked okay. It was alive.
Right at
Nice.
the, oh yeah, I was live.
Well, that's adorable.
Yes, it was. It was. Needless to say, we didn't snake it.
Hey, you know where they do that? At abortion clinics.
They do.
Clinic.
Abortion clinics.
Abortion clinic. It's got a lot of syllables.
Yeah.
And
Clinics. Abortion clinics.
Clinics.
Yeah.
It's multiples.
Yeah. Rubber baby buggy bumpers and abortion clinics.
Oh my.
Yeah.
You look like you brush your teeth with a hammer, bro. What is wrong?
I don't think you've ever offered up the backstory here, Mr. Rob.
So there was a night where I was drinking, obviously, and
Jack.
I went in the garage. He had some dumbbells, and I went to do some lunges, and I forgot to drop the weights when I fell, and so my face planted on the ground.
Fantastic.
I tasted concrete for a week.
Wow.
There's
tooth gouges in the
gouges in the
concrete
ground.
below
I'm
my-
going to have to check those
below
out.
my seat.
I'm going to have to check those out.
Every now and then you gotta. This is me, guys. Sorry.
That's what you're working with. It's just you're.
And if they
also-
look yellow, it's because I got yellow and red lights on me. I swear.
it's nothing to do with the old
Wouldn't be
L&Ms.
prudent.
Nothing to do with
That
the
was like
L&Ms.
Trump and like George W. and George
That's a
Senior.
combination. Little combination. I like it.
No new taxes. Wouldn't be prudent. Read my lips. No new taxes.
Rob Webb.
2020.
2020.
2020.
Oh yeah. 2020.
Keep
Read my
America
lips.
great. Keep America great.
Keep America great. I have the best 2020. I have the highest year. I've been president, the most recent ever than any other president. We're getting infiltrated by
Cleveland.
Pittsburgh Steelers fans and Michigan Wolverine fans.
Indeed.
It's kind of
Yes,
insane.
yes.
Way too many of those
Yes,
people.
you're right.
Why? I'm friends with a few of them, and it's all by default. Like, and then I find out they're a Wolverine afterwards, or
Yeah.
or a
Not
Steeler
cool.
afterwards,
Not cool.
and I'm like, oh my god, what happened? Deal breaker. We could be friends, but we can never fuck. It has nothing to do with sucking cock,
No.
as you guys would like to
No.
call
I-
it.
we're not
no,
implying
Sucking
anything.
cock.
Cocks are gross.
No.
Cocks.
They're one of the grossest things I think on the
There's
planet.
one thing in this
Yeah.
world that I don't want to suck. It's a big fucking juicy veiny cock.
Yeah.
I don't want to suck no cock. Keep that cock on my face. You could put a 10-inch cock on my face. I ain't gonna suck it.
You gotta-
Put a big old fucking dick in my face. I ain't sucking it. Just saying. Put a big old veiny fucking rock hard cock.
Right.
Succulent cock. I ain't gonna
Suck. Yeah,
I ain't fucking fuck you. You want me to suck your dick? Take your fucking sweet 10-inch
Juicy-
fucking juicy, veiny, succulent dick and
Throbbing.
get it out of my face. Throbbing dick.
Yeah.
Get it out of my face. I ain't gonna fucking suck it.
No,
Fuck
I'm
you.
not either. That's
Yeah,
gay. That's
fuck
gay
yeah,
as
that's
fuck.
nuts. Yeah, that's
Normally-
gay. Oh, that's super gay.
Normally he says take a number.
Yeah.
Instead of take a seat. I'm just saying. Look at that mustache.